Alright, welcome back to another video, a little bit of a special one today. I've been running a promotion at the shop where pretty much you bring an old bike in, you get $500 off an e-bike, and we've had a whole load of like random bikes in, but we did get quite a cool bike, and that's kind of the point of today's video. I think, and I'm not entirely sure, let me know in the comments, I think this is a late 1980s to an early 1990s road bike. I've never ever ridden a bike like this. It's obviously a full, I think it's either it's probably steel or alloy. I've never ever ridden a bike that has the shifters down here on the down tube, so I thought what better way to see how hard it used to be back in the day than taking this to the steepest climb in the whole of the Wairarapa, Curragh. I think the climb itself is like 1.2k, but like an average of like 10 to 15% the whole way up, so it's going to be a little bit of a mission. So I'm going to ride one time on this. It's kind of between 300 to 350 watts. I've got some Yoga pedals on there, so in that, and then I'm going to switch to the Windspace road bike and try and do the same-ish amount of power the whole way up and kind of compare the times. But yeah, it's a little bit of a rig. It's quite a cool old bike. Obviously the brakes and everything still work fine. It was just a trade-in, and I thought it would be kind of cool to do a video. We have, I think it's a Shimano 105 group set. We've got 7 gears at the back. It's a 11 to 21. And then we've got a 53-42, so the climbing gear I'm going to have is a 42-21 compared to this, which is a 36-30, so it's going to be completely different cadence-wise. We'll grab this. I want to kind of see how heavy this dog is. About 11.1, 11.2. And then the Windspace SLC is pretty much 7.6, 7.8. Pretty much between 7.6 and 8, so like 3 kg differences are pretty considerable, and especially the gear ratios are going to make a massive difference. Obviously alloy wheels, carbon wheels, 12-speed electronic wireless group set compared to a downshifted external cable group set, so yeah, we'll give it a go. Alright, we're at the bottom of the climb now, kind of just like, we're going to do a little bit on the flat so I can have a little bit of a warm up. Then hook right, and then yeah, 1.2 kilometers up or whatever it is. We're going to start on the old dog. I've just kind of like worked out how the gears all work, so we'll give that a crack. So pretty much I'm going to try and do 300 to I guess 315 watts, but if it gets too steep and I'm doing 350, it is going to be what it's going to be. And then I'll work out what the average was from this run and then do that on the Windspace when we come back down for the next one. But yeah, the 42-21 is giving me a little bit of anxiety right now. We'll see how it goes. Now I got my breath. 9 minutes 33, 1.7k, 298 watts average, 307 normalized, average of 42 cadence, 42 RPM. Yeah, and I forgot to mention it's also like 30 degrees. We'll have a little bit of a warm down, jump on the wind space and then try and do about 300 watts again, and we'll see the time difference. Alright, round 2, we've got a 9:33 to beat. I don't think it's going to be too difficult as long as the legs play ball, because they don't have much of a warm up or a warm down between those runs. So, but yeah, just sit on 300 watts and we'll kind of see the difference. And it's not so much a difference between my legs, it's the difference between the bikes and, you know, what 40 years of technology can do. So give it a go and I'll be interested to see the results. Not as much as I thought it was going to be. 9 minutes 13 seconds and slightly more power as well, just because I didn't have to be so torquey, but the cadence difference will be massive. Yeah, that cadence was 68, so like another 24 beats, 24 RPM than the last one. But yeah, not as much time difference as I thought it was going to be. Obviously it was faster, but it was only 20 seconds faster apparently. I'll be interested to see what the Stravas say, if it's any different. But and the watts are slightly heavier on this, but it was definitely windier up that effort, like so much windier. But that's what it is. At least you can still kind of see that it's a little bit faster. But once we get home, I'll download the results on Strava and we can kind of compare it to like what the actual fastest times are, which I think was from Cycle Classic 2 years ago when it finished here, and it definitely wasn't this windy. Right, so kind of like, it's obviously the results were kind of what we thought they were going to be. 20 seconds is not as much as I thought, but I don't know, someone let me know in the comments below if 300 watts at 40 RPM is theoretically harder than 300 watts at 70 RPM, because obviously there's the torque factor that comes into it as well, because it definitely felt a hell of a lot easier riding my carbon road bike up the hill. But I really enjoyed that nice quick little video and a challenge. If you guys have any other ideas of what I could do on this, like a time trial, I'm not sure about a descent of how fast we could go down here, because I'm not entirely sure about these brakes. But yeah, if you've got any ideas that we can do for this bike, because I really enjoyed making this video with some cool stuff like that, put them in the comments down below. But if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new.